And we're live. Welcome again. We are about to start another live training, and I'm super excited about it. So, today, first, I want to say thank you for being here because you could be anywhere on the internet you want instead of here. But today, we're going to have bust some myths and we're going to talk about overcoming the most common fears when it's about running Facebook ads. And I just give a minute to see if anyone else joins live, and we can go and perfect. Okay. So let's start. So, welcome again to Busting Myths and Overcoming Fears about running ads and advertising on social media. My name is Ivan Burev, and today we're gonna dive very deep about why do you have fears about running ads, which is absolutely normal. What are the most common myths and misconceptions around running ads and how you should spend your money on advertising? And we're going to answer a few of the most common questions people have when it's coming about the ads. So again, welcome. And today's lesson, I wanted to start with why do you have fears or why you're afraid of running ads for your business. So running ads, just the idea of running ads and spending your own money to gain attention can be a very overwhelming for many coaches and freelancers or any kind of business owners. And I totally understand that. I've been there, and it is not an easy decision to make. But fears are something normal, and today I'm gonna dive into why do you have these fears and why are you afraid to invest in your business and uh, grow your revenue. So the number one reason you have big fear about running ads is because you don't understand lead generation properly. You might think you do, but if you're afraid of ads, that means you're afraid that your systems, your lead generation system, is just not good enough to deliver the outcomes you desire from your advertising. And many people will say, well, what do you think? What do you talk? I know what lead generation means. I'm doing it. We got a bunch of clients from here and there. But let me just explain you what is the difference between anything you do at the moment on the internet and running ads. Anything you did on the internet at the moment might be networking with people, building relationships, um, getting a lot of clients as a recommendation from your own clients, and your business slowly is getting in shape, getting its own form. But when you run ads, the main purpose of running ads is to show your business to as many new people as possible, people that never ever heard about your business. And this is 99.9999999999% of the world. Very small amount of people know about you, about who you are, and what are you all about. So when you start to run ads, your main goal is to reach cold people, people that have no clue who you are. Now, lead generation means, a proper lead generation means, what kind of systems do you have to turn this totally random stranger that took a certain action and had a marketing touch with your business? What kind of systems do you have that can convert this person into a paying client? And please don't tell me that you are sending emails, right? Because that just doesn't work. That's just one little tiny fraction of the whole equation. So proper lead generation means getting a certain person into your funnel. And how are you going to be build credibility, trust? What is your process of building trust with a totally cold person? And most of people just want to make money, and they say, well, they should buy if the leads are good, if your targeting is good. Like, that's just dumb shit. Okay, like, if you don't have a system to get the random average Joe on the street to give you money, don't run ads. And this is your main job. And the reason you have fears to run ads is because you know you're not capable of doing that, or you don't have the right system, or you have a system who doesn't quite do the job as well. And this is why your focus should be. So if I ask you, what have you done for your leads in the last 7 days, 14 days, what that answer will be. So that doesn't mean follow up and trying to push people towards purchase violently. That means, what kind of systems do you have? The reason you watch this video is one of the elements of my systems that I try to show to people that I actually know what I'm talking about. And I will never go and ask people to pay me until I deliver 10 to 14 different marketing touches with value before I even ask them to complete the purchase. So that's one of the main reasons, because people think they know lead and understand lead generation, but they have no clue what they're doing. And all their focus is the end goal, which is great. It's amazing, but that doesn't work on the internet on a big scale. So, not understanding lead generation properly. Lead generation is not you running ad. Somebody gets your ebook and they read your ebook and they go, oh my God, Ivan is insanely good. And they're just going to go and pay you money. That works for a very tiny fraction of people, but the bigger pool of people you will generate will never take that action. So you need to make sure to push them towards making the right decision, and then becomes your client. The second reason why people have fear to start investing in advertising and running social media ads, and they might not even know they actually have this issue, is the reason. Sorry, I got distracted by my tablet. So the reason is that people don't understand investment portfolio management. And people might even don't know what this means, or you maybe say, what the hell are you talking, Ivan? And also, most of you guys don't even know you have this problem, right? And when it's about, you're about to start investing in ads, and you're like, oh my God, okay, I have $1,000. I'm going to go invest some money in ads, and I'm going to make a lot of money. But the reason that anxiety kicks in, the reason the fears come, is because you don't know how to manage your money on the platform. And if you had a proper system, and if you knew, and if you understand investment portfolio management, if you understand budget planning, if you understand budget allocations, reallocations and stuff, how do you spend your money? How does shifting budget from one objective to another objective will affect your overall performance, your overall business performance, how it will affect certain campaigns, and how are you going to behave and act on the platform once that happen. Very simple example for that is, if you have prospecting campaigns where you run ads, which prospecting campaign means the ads that chasing money, but then you want to improve them. And in order to do that, you need to run a creative test to get new ads that going to compete with your current prospecting ad in order to outperform that ad. So now you have a limited budget, and you're like, well, I need to get some of the budget from my prospecting ad and shift it and start running a creative test so I can generate new ads that are going to work. And just the simply understanding that I'm going to deliberately take budget out of what actually works at the moment and shift it to a test that might not work, right? So now once I extract this budget from here, I understand that I might most likely, most definitely will decrease performance of my prospecting campaign. But I'm happy to do that because my goal is to generate, to run a test that hopefully, or I'm working on it to give me better results. Once I shift the budget back here, I have a higher probability to win and get better results. But just talking these things is not going to help anyone, and it doesn't help anyone. So you need to have a proper system how to do that. And most of guys, most even agencies don't have, they're just gambling on the platform. Once you understand how to manage your investment, because running ads is in investing in asset, you're investing in generating data, you're analyzing that data, and you're taking certain actions in order to grow your business. And if you don't know how to do that, running ads is not going to work, and you are afraid because you don't know these things. Subconsciously you're afraid of running ads, and that's why you have to educate yourself. Running ads is not an expense to your business, it's an investment in future profits. Future profits. Yes, they might work right away, give you some profits, but you're investing into your business, and understanding how to manage that, it's really, really important. And most people don't know. And that's why they're afraid of running ads. And they don't even know they have this kind of problem. Fear number three Fear number three that people have is they don't believe in their offer, and they don't trust that their offer is good enough to convert random um, visitors into long-lasting buying clients. And trust me, I talk to so many people, and when we start discussing specifically this part, and I ask them, like, how much money does your offer make? If the answer is zero, you don't run ads because your offer doesn't work, or you run ads with the mindset that you're running a test and you're trying to find out how to make your offer work. That's a different story. But most people don't even trust their offer. What most commonly say is, well, what I built is really good. It's really valuable. Everybody should buy this and watch. Do you know how valuable that is? Did you know that this changed lives? But I'm like, I don't, and I don't care. It's your job to convince me. And most of people, if I say, are you happy to spend $10,000 now to see if your offer works? Most often the answer would be no. You should tell me that. I'm like, I can't. Do you believe your offer can convert actually people into high paying clients, or it cannot? And first question will be, do you have any sales? Does this offer actually sell to cold people? Not to your network and friends or recommendations from clients. Have you sold any? Most time when people start, they haven't sold anything. And when I ask them, like, hey, do you trust your offer? Can your offer convert? The question is like, I don't know, you tell me, right? Well, the only thing I can do, I don't know if your offer is going to convert, but I can run a lot of ads. I can create massive amount of traffic that you will never get any other way, because that's the way platforms work. And I can start analyzing the data and trying to change the way you offer structure, what you're offering, how to say, copy, blah, 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 landing pages, the whole customer journey, and we will adjust it for success. Many people also, when we talk about trusting your own offer, it's like, how many leads do you get? Do you convert your leads? Like, do you know how to convert these leads? What percentage of visitors will convert into a lead, and then from lead into client? Do you have these numbers? Because most of people don't, and then because they don't have it in plain sight. How does their business function at the moment? They're just not capable of understanding what the freaking on is going on, you know. And basically what it means is I will run ads and I'm hoping that things will change. It won't. So trusting in your offer means knowing your numbers, knowing your expectations, being realistic about what your offer does at the moment and where do you want to get with your offer. And another reason people don't trust their own offer, and that's why they don't run ads, is because they have no concept of proof. They have no concept of proof. Like if I ask them, like, prove me your offer works, prove me that people will buy this, and you can see they like, how do I do that? That means you don't know your offer well. That means you're not trusting your offer, and that's why you're afraid of running ads. And that's why when you decide to go for that journey to run ads, you really have to work with somebody that will help you trust your offer, build an amazing offer that actually people want, offer that you understand, offer that has certain benchmarks, offer that has certain expectations, offer that's ready to be bendy to the market as well, and much more than that. So these, by me, this is after 10 years on the internet doing this, these are the three most common fears that some people don't even know they have them. But this is what happens in the subconscious mind. This is why they're not taking that decision. Or if they're taking the decision, they're just starting to acting like an addict on the platform, turning on, turning off, turning on, turning off ads, because they just don't have a system and they don't have a clear understanding of what is going on with their business. Now we're going to move and we're going to talk about most common myths about running ads and advertising on social media for coaches and freelancers. One of my favorite one, and one I've heard hundreds and hundreds of times, ads don't work. I have a friend that told me ads don't work. I have a friend who had a business, who ran ads, and he just burned a lot of money. This is like the most laughable excuse not to run ads or myth I ever heard. I constantly actually hear it, right? First of all, that person that told you that run ads don't know how to run ads. If that person haven't spent several millions of dollars on ads, he doesn't know how to run ads. There is no course about how to run ads. There's a Facebook blueprint, Meta blueprint at the moment that you can go and watch, which has zero information about managing budgets, making decisions, using the scientific method of having hypotheses, then getting a constant, and then creating other variables to test against that constant. Like that doesn't exist. You can learn that from somebody like me. There are a lot of guys like that. And the reason that people think the ads don't work because they don't know what the hell are they doing with their advertising. They go into the platform and they behave like addicts. They squeeze their money, hard-earned money that they don't know how to manage on the platform. And when things don't go their way, then come very quick to a conclusion that ads don't work. First of all, this platform, the reason you're watching me right now is because me and guys like me are spending millions of dollars on ads on these platforms. So these guys that own the platform are the richest people in the world because of guys like me. And that's because ads freaking work. And that's why, because of guys like me and the guys who created this platform, you're capable of playing the game of I'm a creator or etc. etc. That's amazing. I create content too. But this will not be possible if ads didn't work. Think about it. Give it a fair thought, right? Ads do work. Most people don't know what they're doing. Most agencies don't know what they're doing. They're watching YouTube videos and they're spending your money. Ads do work. That's the reason I'm here right now. That's the reason you have a platform for free, because guys like me are making a lot of money for the platform, so you can have it for free. And that's like you can't challenge that. That's the truth. Another myth I hear about ads is that ads should sell whatever I have to sell on autopilot and empty the shelves. I had a conversation recently with a prospect. They had an e-commerce store. They had like good product, but nothing that you haven't seen before. And rather than having a fruitful conversation with them and understand the business, they're trying to tell me that Facebook promised business owners that if you run ads, your business will explode. And that's not the truth. That never happened. Like, that's even casinos don't don't promise things like this. First of all, ads do work, and second of all, they work on autopilot, and third, they're not gonna sell for you. You need to have an amazing product, you need to have an amazing offer, you need, and far more important, in my personal opinion, is you have to have an outstanding customer service, an amazing, enjoyable, gamified, if you want to say, customer journey that people won't enjoy giving you money. And you have to make it easy for people to give you money. And this is not an easy task to achieve. Like, there's big businesses that also struggle online because they don't have this, they haven't nailed this down yet, right? The fact that you took a picture of your backpack you're selling and you put it on Instagram, and now you said, I'm going to boost this and I'm going to create an ad, and you'd expect that just people are going to see it and they're just going to be like, oh my God, your backpack. Like, like, it's just a ludicrous idea, right? Like, think about it. Companies like Nike and Coca-Cola spending millions and millions and $1 million on guys like me to crack the code every quarter of the year, every season. You know why? You think it's that easy just to spend 5 minutes in Canva and like, ads don't work? Like, come on, guys. Like, you're far more intelligent than that, right? And I get this quite a lot. It's like, they don't work. I run them and they should sell. Like, first of all, ads do not sell. When you click the publish button, you're not buying sales. That's what you want. That's what your business objective is. But you are purchasing impressions, right? So Facebook says to you, basically, Facebook, Instagram, Meta, you name it, says to you, if you wanna your business to be seen by millions of people, we can show your business, your product, your offer to as many people as possible for very cheap. But if you deliver, if you're not delivering outstanding positive experience for our customers, it's going to cost you a lot of money and you're not going to make money because you're disrespecting the platform and the people on the platform. And Meta has 3 billion customers on many other platforms. You have WhatsApp, you have everywhere, right? Instagram. And they say, we're going to charge you to show your business to as many people as possible. But if your business is not set up for success, it's not their problem. You're buying attention with your ads. You're not buying desired results. What you want as a result will, it's not what Meta wants as a result. Like, Meta is selling you impressions. Remember that. They do not sell you leads or sales or whatever you want. They sell you impressions. End of story. It's your job to make your business converting. And then you make money. And sooner you understand that, you will have a lot of success on the platform and you will love it. And it will change your life forever. Another myth, and the last of the myths that I like to kaboom today, is seeing all these coaches and seeing all these agencies and all these gurus and all these ads on social media telling me they can help me make more money on social media without running an ad while they're running an ad. It's frustrating, but it's funny at the same time. So I always ask myself, and you should ask yourself too, if what these people are actually selling in their ad works without running ads, why the hell are they running ad? Simple as that, right? And it doesn't, you don't need to be an Einstein to realize and say, huh, this something stinks here, right? So again, I said this many, many times, and I'm going to say it again. The only reason these platforms exist is because of people like me who spends millions of dollars on the platform helping businesses to grow and make a lot of money. And this is the only way the platform can pay in its employees. They are amazing offices and buildings you see on the internet. They can invest in innovation, and you can have the platform for free. The only reason that is possible, the only reason this platform, you're watching this right now live, is because there is an advertising spending someone's money, growing their business, and you can watch it for free. That's it. The premium features of every single platform in the world, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even WhatsApp now, uh, you name it, is making money. And the only way they make money is from advertisers. So basically, if you're not running ads, you're not using the premium and the best feature of the platform. And don't get me wrong, if you had success without using, that's amazing. But imagine what would happen if you had success without using the premium features. What would happen if you start using them? If you already have a winning business model, what would happen? Can you even imagine the magnitude of amplification of your revenue? It's just insane. So coaches saying they can help you make more money without ads is a disaster for your business, because sooner or later, because these people are running ads, because sooner or later everybody come to realization, doesn't matter how big, strong they are, and how much money they make, how much many followers they have to run ads, or the platforms will restrict you. Simple as that. The platform has no interest if they don't make money out of you. They might get attention, but if they don't make money out of you, and there is reason why your reach is so low, it's not because your content is not good, it's because you need to spend some money. The name of the game is pay to play. And I'm not saying not to create content and do organic. I do it. It's an amazing thing, and you're getting better market there by doing it. But do not set up your business future that I can do it without running ads, because you cannot. If the biggest dogs in the name are running ads, you can't beat them. Simple as that. So I hope so that makes perfect sense, and it's very, very helpful. Now, I'm going to talk about the most common question I get asked about running ads. And that is the question, how much money should I spend on running ads? Or how much money do I need to start running ads? And now I'm going to give you the best answer you can find on the internet. And anything else than this is a lie, and don't listen to it. As I mentioned earlier, running ads, it's an investment. And follow this now very carefully. You do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. And this is like 101 investing tip. Like if you invest in stocks, if you invest in housing market, if you're investing in gold and silver, if you invest in crypto now, whatever you invest in, you do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. You do not pay videographers $5,000 a month to make you videos. They don't really make money if you don't have that kind of a money to waste. So it's the same concept here. So now let's go a little bit deeper into it, and so I can give you an understanding why. The formula goes like this, and I always say this to every single one of our clients in the agency, or every client I coach, or every client I've been consulting over the years, is once you decide to do the right thing, and that is to use the premium features of the platform, you need to build first the mindset that you're going to do this forever. Like this is just not going to stop after a week. So the first question you have to do is the following. You sit down, you open your finances, you have your balance sheet. You better have it. You have revenue, you have expenses, you have taxes, and you have profits, right? And then you sit down and you watch this balance sheet and you say to yourself, cool, out of the profit I make on monthly basis or on quarterly basis, yearly basis, whatever it works for you, I'm willing to spend or risk or invest this much money of my profit into advertising and marketing. And I don't care what the result will be, because it will not affect my business financially, and it's not going to wreck it down into wreck city, right? Because you need to have a sum that you can sustain, because the machine needs to learn. You don't have a winning landing pages, you don't have a winning funnel, you don't have a winning ad, you don't have a winning offer, you don't have a winning lead generation system, you don't have a winning sales scenario. You're not going to be successful when you start running ads. And this is not what people tell you, right? All these gurus with their ads on your wall. Because of that, you now have to feel like, cool, I'm ready to go for this, and I'm going to invest and until I crack the code. And you will crack the code if there's somebody to guide you and teach you how to do that. So the right amount to spend on your ads is the one that you can afford to lose without having any financial implications to your business. That's the only right answer to this question, guys. And I'm not a fan of big spending. When I work with businesses, I usually tell them I'm not a fan of a lot of spend. I start increasing budgets and scale budgets once I feel like we crack the code. And until then, I keep it low. But this is the most important question you have to answer. And answering these questions, it's very important, will remove all your fears about running ads. If you sit down and you say, well, I can spend $2,000 every month to scale my business, or I can spend $200 every month on 20 or 2 million, and I will crack the code eventually, and I'm going to be profitable with it over time. Amazing. That's the right amount for you. So see your budget, see your revenue, see your expenses, and then decide how much of this profit are you willing to invest in a better feature for your business without any returns, because there will be none unless you get lucky. And many people on the platform get lucky and then they become experts. So you need to be careful who do you give your money to, because the way they got lucky on the platform, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And I always say, you cannot scale luck. You can get lucky once, but then you cannot repeat the process, and you cannot repeat success, and you can not avoid repeating failure, because you have no system. You have no clue why this actually happened. And that's why having a proper system, having a proper knowledge of how to run budgets, investment portfolio, which basically means ads, is crucial to your success. Running ads makes you become a banking investor. That's who you are. From the moment you decide to play with advertising, you are an investor in the banking sector. You're doing exactly the same job these guys do. And once you understand that and you have a proper system how to do that, all the fears will go away, the anxiety will go away, because you have a clear vision of how much you can spend, what kind of tests you can run, and what kind of outcomes you can have out of it. And then you will understand how beautiful, amazing, and sexy advertising is. So I hope so this lesson was very useful to you. I wish you have a lot of questions. Just reach out to me, ask any questions you have. I'm always here for you. And if you want to learn how to do all of this with high confidence, no anxiety, no fear, if you want to learn how to make really good decisions based on real time live data, hit the link in bio, book a call. We're going to meet. We're going to have a quick discussion to see if we're the right fit to work with each other. No sales of any hard, no hard sales of any way, of any type. And we'll see if we can work together. So now I want to wish you all the best. And please reach out if you have any questions. And you can find the link if you want to book a call with somewhere, I don't know where. And I'm really, really excited about you and your success. See you next week in the next one.